Today we're going to give you kind of a 1-2 punch for your hips. We're going to work on the outer hips and the inner hips. The important principle here is doing combination stretching. So we stretch one muscle group and then we do a counter stretch so that we're nice and balanced out. So to start with, we're going to do Dr. Harlow's 90-90 stretch. You're going to bend your knees in such a way that both are about 90 degrees. Put one hand on one side of the knee, one on the other, make a nice tall spine. Now the devil's in the details. You need to fold from the crest of your hips. Don't round from your upper back. That's not going to get the job done here. So fold your chest over the knee from the crest of your hip, and what you're looking to try to feel is a stretch in the back pocket area of your hip. Come up, change stance. To the other side, we got a 90-90 bend. One hand on one side, one on the other. Long, tall spine. We're not rounding from the upper back, trying to stay as straight as possible. Fold from the crest of the hip. Just breathe into it. And come out. The next part of this is going to be applying straddle. So just spread your legs comfortably wide. And then the key here is not to round from your back. Again, we want the motion to come from the hips. So if you're not flexible enough in your hamstrings, what you're going to do is put your hands behind your back and get nice and straight like so. And then you're just going to fold forward from the hips. Fold forward from the hips. So we'll do 3 or 4 prime motions like this. And then what you can do is lift your hips off the ground, push your feet apart, and let your hips come a little closer forward. Once you're flexible enough to sit here without rounding, you can put your hands in the air and act as though you're pushing a heavy object up at about a 45-degree angle. So we have a few of these going on. We can also do some circles from this position to try to loosen up some more. One other thing you can do is wiggle your feet. That seems to relieve the tension. Switch back through to the 90-90. Again, we're folding from the hips over the knee. We're not concerned on how deep we can go, we're concerned on how much of a stretch we can feel in the outer hip. Switch, go the other direction, fold from the hip, and now take a little bit wider straddle, and we're going to pump a little bit more. Again, 3 or 4 pumps. Lift your hips up, spread the legs, move your hips closer to the front, and switch. Crossed, across, and then straddle. And what you're going to do is you're going to run through this little series 7 or 8 times. Each time you run through, you're going to find you're able to move deeper and deeper into the stretch, and your hips will feel like magic. I hope to see you soon at a Flexible Steel Workshop. Nice job.